Welcome back to Gamescom 2010, and of course we are continuing here with the Intel Extreme Masters Season 5 Global Challenge from Gamescom. But yesterday we got to show you some new games here. We showed you Ruse first of all, and then an exclusive world first with Shogun 2. And today we're going to continue that trend because we have a new game to show you again. It's Sid Meier's Civilization 5, and to welcome the people on stage who are going to give you a great demo of the game, it is Peter Murray, the marketing associate of Firaxis Games, and Tiffany Nagano, the producer from 2K Games. Please give them a round of applause.
Thank you all very much for coming out to our demonstration of Sid Meier's Civilization 5 today. We're very excited to be here at Gamescom because we're getting very close to our launch date of September 24th internationally for the next chapter in the acclaimed strategy series. So what we're going to show you guys today are the things that are making Civilization 5 unique. We're really proud of the game engine that we've developed for this game. It's a very scalable game engine, and we're proud of our partnership with Intel to use their development tools in creating this game. So let's go into the game world and see what we see. The first thing we want players to see as they come into the game is an organic environment. We want this to be a world that you create the history of. We're able to get this terrain looking organic as a result of one of the gameplay changes in Civilization 5, and that was the switch from square tiles to hexagons. Hexagons are very cool in terms of movement. They're also cool in terms of giving us this environment. So in today's demo, we're playing as the English Empire. Earlier in the game, we met and defeated the Roman Empire. But let's go ahead and meet somebody else new in the world. The leaders in Civilization 5 are fully animated characters speaking to you in their native language. And we've made changes to the artificial intelligence so that it plays a lot more like an experienced Civilization player. It's aware of what's happening in the world, and it's going to take full advantage of the abilities of its situation. But let's look at the diplomacy options in Civilization 5. Some of these are going to be familiar from previous versions of Civ, but a new option that replaces technology trading is the research agreement. Both civilizations have to pay a sum of money, and then after a while, you get a free random technology. Let's see if Montezuma is interested. Go ahead. He agrees. So if we stay at peace with Montezuma, then after a while, we'll get that research with him. But we have to be careful. There are AI leaders in the game who will ask you to sign a research agreement so that you spend money, and then they'll declare war on you. Let's go look at another new system in Civilization 5. These are the social policies. The social policies are upgrades for your civilization that you purchase using culture. These improve various aspects of your civilization. Now, the English begin the game with a very powerful navy, and we wanted to make it even stronger and improve our ability to generate gold. So we went very heavily into the commerce social policy system. Now, we can complete 5 of these social policies and win a cultural victory after we complete the world wonder called the Utopia Project. Now, it's much too late in the game for us to try to win a cultural victory, but we're going to look at a new social policy, patronage. Now, patronage improves our ability to relate to the city-states in Civilization 5. We're going to go ahead and meet a city-state. Near our border with the Egyptians is the city-state of Florence. That's a valuable ally for us. We want to make sure they stay on our side, so we're going to go talk to the Florentines. We're already friends with them, and since they're a cultured city-state, we get a boost to our culture each turn through friendship with them. Now, we want to make sure that the Egyptians don't steal our friend from us, so we're going to go ahead and give them a big gift of gold. And we see now we're allies. Allies will receive even more culture per turn. We can move our units through their territory, and we can see what Florence can see. Now, there's another civilization in the game that we were more worried about. That is the Egyptian civilization near our borders. Let's take a look at that. Just go to Egypt. Egypt is a major civilization trying to win the game, and we're worried because recently they discovered a uranium resource in their territory, and they've built a mine to harvest it. Now, uranium can be used in Civilization 5 to build powerful weapons or a nuclear power plant that can boost the production of a city. And Egypt could use this to get ahead of us, and we don't want that to happen. So we're going to go ahead and demand that Ramses give us this uranium resource. So Ramses won't give us that uranium, and it would have been better if he did, because now we need to declare war on him. Combat is an area that's seen a big change in Civilization 5. In previous versions of Civ, you can put any number of military units on a tile. Now we're going with 1 unit per tile for our combat system. Now, near the city of Heliopolis, we see a number of defenders, and the strongest one of these is a helicopter gunship. We're going to attack this using a fighter that we have stationed in one of our cities. Along with frontline combat units like helicopter gunships and infantry, we have ranged combat units in Civilization 5. These can attack over your units. You can build a very powerful army by combining both ranged and frontline combat units, and it brings a real tactical element to Civilization. Navies are very important in Civilization 5 because once you research the technology, any military unit can turn itself into transport and sail across the sea, and you want to be aware of what's going on in the ocean. We're going to sink the last of Ramses' navy here with our nuclear submarine. Now this just leaves Ramses with defenders around his capital city of Memphis. You can win a conquest victory in Civilization 5 by taking all of the enemy capitals in the world. We've already taken Rome, now we have a chance to take Memphis, but we have to do it fast before Ramses counterattacks. So we're going to begin by firing with our helicopter gunship against that mechanized infantry unit. The center of his line is another mechanized infantry unit. So we're going to punch through there using the most powerful military unit in Civilization 5, the Giant Death Robot. This is a really powerful military unit, but it takes a lot of technology before you can build it. It's expensive to build, it's expensive to maintain, and it requires uranium. So that's another reason we don't want Ramses to have uranium, or he'll make his own giant death robot. Let's keep pushing our attack. We're going to use the tanks against Ramses' tanks here. Last, we're going to send a bomber against this artillery unit here, because we don't want that artillery ranged unit to attack our tank on Ramses' turn. The last thing we're going to do is send in our paratroopers. Our paratroopers will help cut off the city, and they'll make sure that Ramses doesn't have any reinforcements on their way. And we see Ramses has at least 2 modern armor units. These are very strong. He could attack and put one of those in the city of Memphis, and that would make Memphis very hard to take for our giant death robot. So we need to make a difficult decision. And every Civilization player knows you always have one high explosive decision you can make. A nuclear missile is going to take care of that modern armor, but it will also mean we'll probably have a hard time winning a diplomatic victory in the game. Nobody's going to like us very much after this, but, you know, so be it. We've chosen the path of war. We're going to take all the capitals in the world. Or maybe not. A civilization that has the technology to produce a giant death robot has the capability to build a spaceship and go to Alpha Centauri and win the game through a science victory. The great part about Civilization is that you always have choices open to you. Do you go the route of war? Do you go the route of science? We can change the game. The world will be different. Our approach can be different. Maybe we build a civilization that is peaceful and cultured. And Every game of Civ is different, and this fall we're really excited about the new version of Civilization we have to share with you. So thank you very much for coming to see our demonstration of Civilization 5 today.
Vielen Dank, großen Applaus bitte nochmal hier für Civilization 5. Wir machen natürlich jetzt direkt weiter mit der gleichen Partie, die wir vorhin schon gesehen haben. Kilsen natürlich hier gegen Avek. Es steht 2:1 für Avek. Wir wollen keine weitere Zeit mehr verlieren. Joe Miller ist natürlich mit am Start und er hat Kalib eingeladen. Viel Spaß mit diesen beiden Jungs.
Absolutely incredible. Overcome the biggest team to win the Intel Extreme Masters.